Ex-prisoners, who was the most evil person in prison? There was this dude who was into the exploitation of children. We called him Chamos in prison, who was in his 50s. Overweight, disgusting redneck with creepy glasses. He was in there for continuously forcing himself on his children, ranging from ages 4 to 13. Daughters and sons both. In prison, he was always staring at other men and buying guys stuff, and yes, there are young guys dumb enough to buy into his act and end up getting forced on, although they more or less let him do it. I knew one guy who was pretty normal but addicted to dope, and Bob, that's the Chamos name, offered him dope to let him sleep with him. So the story goes that a couple of guys were out hunting and saw this creeper van in a little camp set up and could hear crying coming from the van, and it was moving, so it was kind of suspicious to them, and they approached the van and opened it up, and there was Bob with his daughter while the other children cowered in a corner with blank stares. The men pulled him off and started to call the police, and this piece of crap started crying and shouting at them that they're my kids, I can do what I want with them. Obviously, they were disgusted and hurt him. One of them actually got charged with assault when the police got there because Bob pressed charges. The police had no choice. The worst part is that this piece of trash acted like the friendliest neighbor you ever saw in prison. All smiles and going to church and preaching God's word to people. The whole while being a weirdo on young white men in there. Having intimacy is often